What is going on, guys? I love the haters here, and welcome to the very first Call of Duty Ghost video on this channel. Now, I'm gonna start off with you guys. Not gonna be doing a first impression yet. I want to get a little bit more time on the game to get a first impression video in. Right now I have about 6 hours logged on it. I want to get like 10 to 15 hours before I make a first impression video, because there's still some guns that I have yet to use, and I kind of want to use one gun from every category before I make that video. But right now we're gonna be talking about a really good assault rifle class to use, and you can get it pretty early on, because it doesn't take very many squad points to acquire, and it's really good for if you're just starting off the game. If you're a complete noob, pick up this class. It'll work wonders for you. Honestly, it's a really good class. Right now my stats with this gun itself are like a 2. The KD with this gun itself is a 2.5. My KD overall is like a 2. So you can take my advice. It's pretty good. So MSBS is the assault rifle at hand. It is a 3-burst weapon. If you're not very good at 3-burst, I still recommend using it because you can unlock a fully automatic attachment for it. Personally, I like it as a 3-burst because it's strong enough as it is, and it kind of reminds me of the Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3. Now, if you played Modern Warfare 3, you'll remember that the Type 95 was really overpowered when the game came out, and it was very strong, and it was almost always a 1-burst kill, and at long range, it was no more than 2 bursts. And it's very consistent, it's very good, but these 2 attachments that I have on it make it even better. So the red dot sight is because the iron sights of this gun are kind of distracting. It takes up quite a bit of your screen, and I just don't like the way they look. So I like to put a red dot on there. It kind of helps me aim. I've always been a fan of the red dot, for most guns. And anyway, next up, foregrip. So the foregrip is crucial to this gun because although it's consistent, it's good at range and whatnot, it is kind of hard to get on target because after every single burst, the gun shoots up a little bit. It's got recoil. So the foregrip doesn't exactly reduce your recoil, but after every burst, it kind of helps you get back onto its like original starting position. So it basically helps you control the recoil a little more. If that makes any sense. It's helpful, it's beneficial to you, definitely recommend using it. It did help me at getting kills over distance, so I suggest using it. Now, next up for my secondary, I have this MP443. Honestly, that's all I had unlocked at the time of making this video. I'm only like level 20 right now. The PDW pistol is really good, actually. I picked it up off the ground and I went ham with it. I won like a 5 or 6 kill streak with it because I ran out of ammo one game. And it's pretty consistent, it's pretty good, so I would recommend using the PDW pistol over this, but this is pretty good. I get a couple of kills in this game. You can spam it as fast as your finger goes is how fast you can shoot this weapon, it's just pretty good. So lethal and tackle grenades honestly don't even matter. At this point in the game, I only had Semtex and a frag and a concussion because that's what you start off with. They're good enough for now. You really don't need to waste any money on lethal and tackles in the beginning of the game because focused on trying to find a weapon that suits you well. That's why I'm making this video, to actually help you guys spend your squad points a little better, because squad points aren't as easy to come by as unlock points were back in Modern Warfare 3 and in Black Ops 2. So, trying to help you guys manage your squad points a little better, so don't even bother lethal tacticals. These 2 work just fine, and let's move on to perks, because that's pretty important. So, right now, I am rocking in the first category, Ready Up and Steady Aim. So Ready Up is basically like quick draw from the previous games. I live and breathe by this perk. I love it because I sprint a lot, and after sprinting, to be able to put your gun up as fast as usual is a huge benefit, because let's say you go around the corner, see a guy, and then it takes like a full second to bring your gun up. He's going to kill you in that time. If you can get your gun up instantly as you turn that corner or after you're sprinting, it really helps you get on target faster, and I'll always use Ready Up, except for like with shotguns. For assault rifles, SMGs, almost always use Ready Up. Anyway, Sleight of Hand is faster reloading. We're used to that perk. We all know what it does. It's always a good perk. It's one of those perks. It's like, if you ever need something to throw on, Steady Aim is never a bad choice. I mean, not Steady Aim, I'm sorry. Sleight of Hand is never a bad choice. It's always good. So definitely use Sleight of Hand, especially because this gun is kind of slow on reloading. Steady Aim, I keep saying Steady Aim. Sleight of Hand helps it a lot. Next up is Steady Aim. Now we're talking about that perk. I use this because this gun is great medium to long range, but for close range, you're kind of at a disadvantage because you have a 3-burst weapon. Generally, people run around with SMGs. If they have a shotgun, it's going to be really hard for you. Putting Steady Aim on this gun makes it super duper accurate, and you can easily take out people who have SMGs or shotguns as long as you get on target. So definitely use Steady Aim. It's good. It'll help you basically cover every single range for this gun. You'll have medium and long range already down, and once you put on Steady Aim, you got a close range weapon too, and it's basically like a shotgun. Next up, I have Scavenger. I use this because I go on streaks a lot. If you're new to the game and you're not really good at getting on kill streaks, you should probably use like the regen health faster, or like one of those other perks that are available. Honestly, there are a lot of perks. Use what you'd like. This is what I'm using because this is what benefits me the most. So I use Scavenger because you can restock your ammo and your grenades. Not your primary grenades, so only your secondary grenades. So your concussions, your smoke grenades, your flash grenades, stuff like that you can replenish, but you cannot replenish your frag grenades, your Semtex grenades, C4, etc., etc. Next up is the last perk I have. I just had 1 point left over. I didn't know what to do with it, so I threw on an extra tactical grenade. And I use tactical grenades quite a bit. Most people don't, but I do because I like to lead. Like, let's say I'm going into an area, I don't know what the enemies are going to be there. I don't have any SATCOMs or anything, so I like to throw a stun over there, see what's over there. If I'm going into a room, I like to just throw a. I like to lead with the stun grenade because, you know, it just lets you know if there's somebody in that room, so you'll know whether to be cautious or not. And anyway, so that's all I gotta say for perks. Let's move on to kill streaks. That's the last thing we're gonna be talking about today. I got 3, 5, and 9. It's a pretty decent setup. The game starts you off with 3, 5, and 10 for assault. If you're not good at chaining kill streaks, use a support package because it'll help. You can still get kill streaks even after dying. But assault's the way to go for me. It usually works well. SATCOM's at 3. You know, that's basically like your UAV. Then I have at 5, you have the guard dog, which is Riley. And it's really good. It's really beneficial if you're running around to basically guard you. It growls at enemies that are nearby, so you know if enemies are coming. It's basically like having like a portable radar with you at all times. And it attacks people even after they kill you. So if somebody comes up and kills you, the dog will still attack it, and it'll say martyr dog, which is pretty damn funny. Last thing I have is the 9 kill streak, which is the chopper. Chopper goes ham. I love it. It doesn't only shoot at people, but it also like shoots missiles at them sometimes. So it's really good for a 9 kill streak. Definitely recommend it. And at this point in the game, nobody has stinger missiles. Nobody can shoot it down from you. So abuse those freaking choppers because no one's going to be taking them down. And they're going to get you a lot of kill streaks, a lot of kills. And this game, you know, I went pretty ham. I went 31-5, or 31-6, I'm sorry. Pretty good game. Anyway, hope you guys used that class. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps the videos get noticed. It really helps my channel get noticed. And if you're new around here, subscribe. What are you waiting for? I'm going to be having daily tip videos for you guys and walkthrough content for the campaign. And lots of live sessions, all types of fun stuff. Join the party, join the crew, subscribe. Love you guys. See you next time.